Hello students, welcome back to Dr. Zahir Math. I'm Dr. Zahir and today we are jumping into one of the most important topics in Calculus 3, which is double and triple integration. We will cover integrals over rectangles, general regions, polar coordinates and triple integrals. I'll break it down step by step with clear examples, so even if you are struggling, you will be able to follow along easily. Make sure you stay till the end. Okay, let's go to module 4, 15.1 double integration. So the first question we are going to do is example 4. Evaluate integral 0 to 3, integral 1 to 2, x square y dy dx. Before going to this problem, let me explain what is double integration. So first we talk about single integration and then we go for double integrals, right? Suppose you have integral x dx. How will you write? What is the answer for this one? You will get the answer x square divided by 2 plus integrating constant c is there. Suppose I'll ask you what is integral x dy. It means the integration is going on with respect to what? Y. So when the integration is going on with respect to y, x should be treated as constant. Keep in your mind. So therefore, I'm going to take this x as out and then integral dy. So this equals x and integral of dy is y. So this is the simple idea you're going to do. Suppose let me ask you integral y dy. So what's the integration with respect to which variable the integration is going on? With respect to y. So what is the answer? Y square divided by 2 plus integrating constant c. Suppose you are doing y dx. What will be the answer? Integration is going on with respect to x. So y is treated as constant. So I'm going to take it as out. So integral dx. So what is the integral of dx, which is going to become what? X. Right. So now we are going for this integral. Just use the same idea of partial derivative. Okay. Right. So keeping when in the integration is going on with respect to x, keep y as a constant. When the integration is going on with respect to y, keep x as constant. So that is the main thing. Just remember. When the integration is going on with respect to x, keep y as constant. Keep y as constant, right? When the integration is going on with respect to y, right? Keep x as constant. So this simple points, just remember, then the double integration is going to become very easy for you, right? So let's start the integration. So integral 0 to 3, integral 1 to 2, x square y dy dx, right? Now listen carefully. There are two integrals are there here, right? So one which is called as inner integral. So this is called as inner integral because which is inside. So this is called as inner integral. Okay, right. And the integration which is outside, this is called outer integral. This is called what? Outer integral. Keep in your mind, double integration is nothing but your area. So area in the sense what? It could be positive or negative. It should be only what? Positive. So negatives are not allowed here. And also area is a number, constant. So it means the final answer, you should get it as a number. You shouldn't get it as a variable. So if you are not supposed to get variables, keep the point which I'm going to tell you now. What is that? The outer limit should be always constant limits. The limits which is outside this one, it's going to become always constant limits. Then only you will get the final answer which is going to become what? Outside integration should be always constant limits. Then only your answer is going to become what? Numbers. Suppose this is in variables. After this integration is over, you will come to this integration. You will put the upper limit and lower limit. If it is in variables, the final answer will be what? Variables. Area cannot be in terms of variables. Area is a measured quantity. So it means it should be number. The same thing for triple integration also. Triple integral is called as volume integral. So volume cannot be treated as variables. So volume should be in constant. That is going to also be what? Numbers. Keep in your mind. Right. So once again, I wanted to tell you, please, if you are not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe it. And for every videos, I'll be putting the Google Drive link in the first comment as well as in the description box. So if you want to download the PDF, please click the link and download the PDF and watch the solution also, right? So please click the bell icon, then only you will get the notification once I keep posting the videos, right? Thank you so much. Let's start this question, right? So first you need to do the inner integration. Next you need to do the outer integration. So let me start the inner integration, right? So inner integration is what? Integral 0 to 3, and once again I'll write the question. Integral 1 to 2 x square y dy dx. Look at the type of the questions. The type of the questions you need to analyze is whether the question is completely in product or not. What do you mean by completely in product? All the variables which is given inside the function, which is f of x comma y, it's a product function or some plus and minus, something like that. When you look at this function, it is very clear. You look all the functions, which is x square, which is y, everything looks like a product. When it looks like a product, you can move here and there according to dy, according to dx. Keep in your mind, when the question is in product, you can move here and there according to dy and dx, and you can start the integration. If there is a plus or there is a minus inside your function, usually we call it as this is a function f of x comma y. If there is a plus or minus, okay, or something divide, if it is there, please do not move your functions. Divide in the sense plus and minus together with division. Suppose same like product, if you have same only divide is there, then you can move it, because 1 by divide is nothing but what? Is a product. How? 1 is here and the product will be what? Like this, right? So it is same. So in the sense you can move it. But when there is a plus and minus is there, please do not move any variables this side or that side. Okay. So this is also another important thing. So let me start now again. Once again I write the question, which is integral 0 to 3, integral 1 to 2, x square y dy dx. Now look here, it's a product. Inner integral goes with respect to what? Y. Let me write here, with respect to y. Right. Outer integration goes with respect to what? Outer integration going on with respect to what? X. Okay. Is this a question is in product? Yes, the question is in product. If the question is in product, we can move here and there. So first conclusion, you need to come to this. Yes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to write integral 0 to 3. The outer integral is x. So let me take the x slowly over here, which is x square dx. And the inner integral is it's 1 to 2 and it's y dy. Is it clear? Very simple, right? Now, even though it's a double integral, we are working out like calculus 2, which is single integral. So what is the integration of x square? Integration of x square is x cube divided by 3. This is x cube, right? And the integration of y is what? Y square divided by 2. Okay, right. Now we are going to do the integration for this one. Okay, right. So integration done, sorry. We are going to substitute the limits 0 to 3 and 1 to 2. So this equals, and this equals, right? So I'm going to take this 3 as out and I'm going to take 2 as out. Whenever I'm taking 3 and 2 or constants, let me put up arrow mark like this. It means I'm taking out. So 1 by 3 and 1 by 2 I have taken out. So what will be inside? X cube to the 3 upper limit and lower limit is 0. Then y square, it is 1 to 2, right? So this equals 1 over 6 bracket open. Upper limit substitution, we are going to put what? Which is 3 cube, right? Which is 3 cube, right? Minus lower limit substitution is what? 0 cube, right? Upper limit minus lower limit. All are in product, so no problem. Brackets are not necessary. Only for the plus minus, use the bracket. So here is upper limit is 2 square minus lower limit is what? 1 square. So it is minus 1 square and close the bracket. So this equals 1 by 6 bracket open. You can put all the things in the calculator, no problem. So this is 3 cube is 27 minus 0 is this one. And 2 square is it is 4. 4 minus 1 it's going to become what? It is 3, right? So let me cancel with this 6 with this 3. 1 times of 3 and 2 times of 3 is 6. So I'm going to get the answer 27 over 6 is my answer. Clear everybody? Right? Sorry, 27 divided by 2. Sorry, see, I'm making mistakes. Right. 27 divided by 2 is my answer. Clear. So this is the double integration question and the question is in products. Let me go to the next question. The next question I'm going to do is question number 19. Right. Question number 19 is integral minus 3 to plus 3. Right. And integral 0 to pi by 2. Right. and it is y square plus y. Sorry, it is not y square, it is y. So it is y plus y square cosine x dx dy. Right? Okay, let me start. The inner integration goes with respect to what? With respect to x. Outer integration going with respect to what? With respect to y. If the question is in product, yes or no? The question is in product or not? No. You cannot move here and there. There is a plus in the middle, so you cannot move the variables to the previous integral and to the next integral. Not at all possible. Keep in your mind. Let me start the solution. Right. So this is integral minus 3 to plus 3. Right. Integral 0 to pi by 2, and it is y plus y square cosine x dx into dy. Okay, right. So now we are going for what? Inner integration. So integral minus 3 to plus 3. Now I'm going to start integration with respect to what? X. So please concentrate only on x. Keep in your mind. Right. Now we are going to integrate y with respect to dx. Slowly you just write it on the side and come to the conclusion. Y dx. What is the meaning of y dx? It means you are going to integrate with respect to what? X. Right? And is there any variable related to x here? No. So why? So when you are integrating with respect to x, I told you in the double integration, y should be treated as constants. Right? So what will happen? This y will come out. So then integral of dx will be there. So automatically integration of dx is what? X. So I will not write every time like this. Every time you should come to the mind, when the integration is going on with respect to x, y should be treated as constant. When the integration is going on with respect to y, x should be treated as constants. Keep in your mind. So integration of y with respect to x is yx. And I'm going to integrate this one with respect to what? X. So y square is a constant and cosine x integration is what? Sine x. Okay, let me write the integration formula. Integral of sine x is negative cosine x. And integral of cosine x is positive sine x. Derivative of sine x is what? Cosine x. And derivative of cosine x is what? Negative sine x. Of course, plus c is there in the integration category. I am not using plus c, it is understood. Right. Now, into dy is there. Right. Now, we have done the integration with respect to x. So it means your limit substitution should be for what? Only x. So make a double line for this one. It means you are going to substitute the limits for what? X. So integral minus 3 to plus 3 y, and I'm going to put the limits, upper limit for x. So it is pi by 2 and then plus y square, right? Sine pi by 2 I'm going to put it, upper limit, minus I'm going to put the lower limit. Lower limit I'm going to put for x. So y times 0 plus y square times sine 0. I am going to put the limits for what? Y. Keep in your, sorry, I'm going to put the limits for x. So that is why I make a double line. So I'm going to put it for the variable x. Why? Because I have done the integration with respect to x. Right. So this equals integral minus 3 to plus 3 y times pi by 2. Right. And then plus y square times sine pi by 2. Right. Sine pi by 2, you need to get the value. Right. What is the value of sine pi by 2? You can go to the calculator, or being an engineer, you should remember this value. Sine pi by 2 is going to become what? 1. Right? Sine 90. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to write this as, this value is equal to 1. So I will write 1. Y times 0 is going to become 0. Sine 0 is 0. So the complete set will be equal to what? 0. So close the bracket and times dy. So now the x integration is finished. Limit substitution is finished. Now we are going for integration with respect to y. So integral minus 3 to plus 3 pi by 2 times y plus y square times dy. Right. Now when this situation comes, I'm going to think about some little formula which we studied in calculus 2. What is that formula? The formula is integral minus a to plus a f of x dx is equal to, there is a formula, twice times integral 0 to a f of x dx if the function is even, okay, and 0 if the function is what? Odd. Keep in your mind. What is this, teacher? I did not understand the rule. Okay, let me give an example. Okay, suppose you have integral minus 3 to plus 3 x power 5 dx. Okay, what is this function x power 5? X power 5 is what? Is an odd function. It is odd function. Why? Like this, you can remember. So it's an odd function. So if it is odd function, immediately you can write 0. This is what it is telling. The rule is telling like this. Okay, teacher, give me an example for even function. Suppose I have minus 2 to plus 2 and x power 4 dx is there. So in this situation, you can write twice times integral 0 to 2 x power 4 dx. After that, you can integrate. Can I verify this, teacher? It's going to be correct? Yes, 100%. You studied in calculus 2. That is why I'm not showing you the proof here, because usually I show the proof in calculus 2. So remember, as a rule, if there is an odd function and the same number with minus, same number with plus, then only we can apply this rule. Then it is 0. Same number as a limit here and the same number as a limit here minus and here plus. If that is situation and the function is even, then we can write twice times same number 0 to 2. Right? So in this way, we are going to use this idea. Okay, teacher, I completely forgot this rule. Can I do the integration and put the upper limit and put the minus lower limit? Yes, 100% you can do, and you will get the correct answer. Nothing to worry. Okay, right. So let's start using the idea of even odd function. Now the integration is going on with respect to y. Think about the y variable. It is very clear it's odd function because it's y power 1. So it is odd function. And look at this function. It is y square. Y square is going to become what? Even function. So this is an even function. If it is an odd function and this integral minus 3 to plus 3, the value will be equal to what? 0. If it is an even function and the integral is minus 3 to plus 3, we can write twice times integral 0 to 3. Clear? Right. So now what happens now? Now it will become in twice times integral 0 to pi by 3, right? And you will get just y square only. Sorry, 1 minute. And it is y square. I'm just writing this y square. This y square only because y becomes what? 0. So this is y square dy, which is equal to twice times integration of y square is y cube divided by 3, 0 to 3. This equals, I'll take this 3 as out, 2 by 3, upper limit substitution 3 cube minus lower limit substitution 0 cube. So this equals 2 by 3 times 3 power 3. If I cancel this 1 3, I'll get 3 square, which is 3 square is 9, and 9 times 2 is equal to 18. Teacher, should I cancel like this and write the answer? Not necessary. You are in calculus 3. Directly you can use the calculator for this simplification. Okay. So it finishes question number 2. Right. Let's go for question number 3. Okay. Right. So let's go for question number 3, which is question number 20. Right. So let me write question number 20. What is question number 20? Integral 1 to 3 and integral 1 to 5 lny, right, divided by xy dy dx. Divided by xy dy dx. Let me start. The inner integration going on with respect to what? X. Okay. Outer integration going on with respect to what? Sorry, with respect to y. Outer integration going on with respect to what? X. Okay. The question is in product. Yes, teacher, the question is in product. Teacher, where is the product? That's a divide. Divide is also equal to product and there is no plus minus. Yes, the question is in product. So we can move the variables here and there. Okay, right. Let's start the question now. Integral 1 to 3 and integral 1 to 5. Okay. Inner integration goes on with respect to y. So let me keep this one ln divided by y and then dy. And I will bring this 1 over x over here and the dx here. Right. So now the integration is going on 1 by 3, 1 by x dx. So first I'm going to do the inner integral. Right. Inner integral looks awkward. Ln y. So ln y is down, y is there. Very difficult to integrate. So let me go for a small substitution method. I have never used integration by parts. So keep in your mind, Most of the time try to use in substitution method. So the one which is giving trouble is lny. So I'm going to call u is equal to lny. When I call something as u, what should I do? First, I do the derivative du divided by dy, which is equal to lny derivative is what? 1 by y. What is the concept of substitution method? You need to convert all in terms of what? U. That is the main idea. Right. So now look here and look here. You need to convert. Lny is converted into u. Very simple. And I need dy divided by what? Y I need. Okay. Right. So there is a y here, there is a dy here. So what I'm going to do? I'm going to do it here. Du is equal to dy divided by y. Okay, right. Look at here. So this dy divided by y, I'm going to put it as what? Du. And this lny, I'm going to put it as what? U. Okay, right. So therefore, integral 1 to 5. This limits is for what? For y. So I need to change the limits. When y is equal to 1, what is the value of u? ln1. When y is equal to 5, u is equal to, I'm putting here, ln 5. What is the value of ln 1? You know very well. The ln y value is equal to what? 0. So ln is equal to, ln 1 is equal to 0. If you don't know, just put in the calculator. Okay. Right. So now the integration changes to 0 to ln 5. And then after that, what happens? This is u and the whole thing will be du like this. So now integral 1 to 3, I'm not touching 1 by x dx, and integration of u with respect to du is what? U square divided by 2. Again, I'm writing integration of u with respect to du. So the limits, I'm going to put it as 0 and ln 5. So this equals integral 1 to 3, 1 over x into dx. Let me take this 2 outside, so 1 by 2. So you have u square. So we are putting upper limit substitution ln 5 the whole square minus lower limit substitution is 0. So this equals 1 by 2 integral 1 to 3, 1 by x dx and ln 5 the whole square. Minus 0 has gone. This is a constant. Let me take it outside. Right. So 1 by 2 is coming outside. ln 5 is also coming outside with the square. And then integral 1 to 3, 1 by x dx. So we are going to integrate now with respect to what? X. What is the integral of 1 by x? We studied in calculus 2. So x is there and the derivative is on the top. So we are going to write it as what? ln x. Right? Okay, so this equals 1 by 2 ln 5 the whole square and the derivative of 1 by x is ln x 1 to 3. So I'm going to put the upper limit minus lower limit substitution. So upper limit is ln 3 minus lower limit is, I'm going to put it for x 1. Just now I told you ln 1 is equal to 0. So this equals 1 by 2 ln 5 the whole square times ln 3. You can stop it like this also. No teacher, I wanted to use the calculator to get the answer. Yes, you can use the calculator, no problem, 100%, and you can get the answer also. But this is the correct answer. Right. Let me go to the next question, which is now question number 20 is finished. After that, I think I should go to 15.2. Right. So let me do one more question also. Right. So whether just a practice, you can see the practice question also. Right. So one more question I'll do it. So the integration is just a very simple, which is question number 9. Okay, right. The question is double integral evaluate, right? Question is what? Double integral, and it is dx, it is dy, right? And the x limit is, it is 2 to 6 and the y limit is minus 1 to 5 and inside you have square root of 2. Such an easy question, right? Okay. Let's start the solution. So it is just a constant. It will come out integral minus 1 to 5, integral 2 to 6 and dx and dy. Right. So inner integral goes with respect to what? X. Outer integration going on with respect to what? Y. Right. Outer integral with respect to what? Y. And is a product? Yes, of course is a product. Yes, only. And it is a constant. So no problem. We can move it here and there. right? But still it's a product. So the inner integral is with respect to dx, right? So square root of 2, right? And then integral minus 1 to 5, right? Integral square root of minus 1 to 5. What is the integral of dx? Integral of dx is x and the limits is 2 to 6 times dy. So square root of 2, integral minus 1 to 5, upper limit is 6 minus lower limit is 2 into dy, right? 6 minus 2, it's going to become what? 4. So this is 4 and that 4 I'm going to take it out. So it will be 4 root 2 integral minus 1 to 5 just dy. So this equals 4 root 2. What is integral of dy? Y, which is minus 1 to 5, right? So which is 4 root 2 and upper limit is 5 minus 1 the lower limit. So which is 4 root 2 times 5 plus 1 is going to become what? 6. So automatically this is going to become what? 6 times 4, which is 24 times root 2. Yes, this is going to be your answer. Just a simple question. So this finishes your 15.1. Okay, right. So let me go for 15.2. The next exercise is 15.2. Yes. Okay. So 15.2 we are going to start. Yes, double integration over general regions. But let me start. Double integrations over general regions. Double integration, right, over general regions. Any one regions, it will be given, okay? Double integration over general regions, right? So we are going to do question number 3, double integral, right? Integral 0 to 1 and then integral 0 to y, right? X e power y cube dx dy. Right, so the inner integration going on with respect to what? X, with respect to x. Outer integration going on with respect to what? With respect to y. Okay, right. Is this a question is in product? Yes, the question is in product. So you can move anywhere. Right, let me start the solution. Right, so integral 0 to 1, integral 0 to y, x e power y cube dx dy. So let me put a bracket now here. Yes, inner integral goes with respect to what? X, right? So what I'm going to do, I will move slowly this one to the other side. Okay, right. So what I'm going to do, integral 0 to 1 e power y cube dy, integral 0 to y x dx. Is it okay? Right, let's go. Right, nice. So integral 0 to 1 e power y cube dy, and what is the integral of x with respect to dx, which is x square divided by 2, 0 to y. So let me take this 2 as common out. So this equals, right, all are equals only, but it understood the line shows me like a equal, so I feel it is an equal. So 1 by 2 integral 0 to 1, right, and then e power y cube dy. I'm going to substitute the upper limit minus lower limit for what? X variable. So y square minus 0. How, teacher, y square? I'm putting x, this is x square, okay? I'm putting x is equal to y and then square into dy. Now this equals, there is a y and there is a dy here. So you must write in a correct format. Integral 0 to 1 e power y cube y square and dy. So now I have to write, I have to integrate this one. Look here, this is also y and this is also y. Both are in product. So don't think about integration by parts. Please think about what? Substitution method. Which one is giving trouble for you? Y cube is giving trouble for you. So what I'm going to do? I'm going to put u is equal to y to the power of 3. When I do substitution method, the next step what I need to do, I need to differentiate with respect to this particular variable. So du by dy is equal to what? 3y square dy, right? So, sorry, not dy, 3y square. After that, look into the problem. You need to convert everything. This all the things you need to convert in terms of what? Y. That is the meaning of what? Substitution method. So let me think here. This one is going to become u. So the remaining is what? These two things I should convert in terms of u. I can see there is a y square. I can see there is a dy. So what I'm going to do? I'm going to write du is equal to 3 times y square dy. Again I look here. I want only y square dy. I don't want this 3. So let me divide by 3. Let me divide by 3. Okay, right. So what happens? Du divided by 3 is equal to y square dy. So this is going to become what? This part is going to become du divided by 3. Everything converted into u. Now make sure your limits are okay. Let me start the limits. When y is equal to 0, right? What is the value of u? I'm going to put y is equal to 0 here. It is 0. When y is equal to 1, I'm going to put y is equal to 1 here. What will happen? It is 1 cube, which is equal to 1, right? Okay. So the limits are going to become the same one. So therefore 1 by 2, right? Let me move slowly. I cannot able to write. Just a minute. 2 is not in a proper, right? So it is 1 by 2 integral 0 to 1. Okay. So all will be converted in terms of what? In terms of what? In terms of u. That's the main idea, right? So it will goes to e power u, and this will go at du by 3. So this is du divided by 3. This 3 I'm going to take it out. So this equals 1 by 2, 1 by 3 is coming out. So integral 0 to 1 e power u into du, right? So this equals 1 over 6 and integral 0 to 1 e power u du. So this equals 1 over 6. Integration of e power x is what? E power x. Of course dx is there. Integral of e power 2x dx is what? E power 2x over 2. Why? This derivative of this. What is integral of minus 2x dx? Which is e power minus 2x divided by derivative of minus 2x is what? Minus 2. In integration you have to divide. In the differentiation you need to multiply. So now e power u is e power u, limits is 0 to 1. So this equals 1 by 6. And integration is e power 1 minus e power 0. Okay everybody, right? So this equals 1 over 6. E power 1 is e and e power 0 is 1. So you can stop the answers here itself. If you want, you can use the calculator also and get the answer. I don't know, let me check. 1 by 6 and e power 0. So it is 1. Oh, if you want, you can write it. Otherwise, you can stop it. No problem. Bracket open, which is alpha e minus 1. Close the bracket, which is going to become 0.2863. So 0.2864. I think after 3, I'm getting something 80, right? You can also write this is optional. Okay, keep in your mind. Right, this is going to be your answer. Okay, right. So is it clear everybody? Let me give you one small example of this question, the same idea question. You please try. What is that example? I'll tell you. One more question. Please try this question. Okay, try this question, right? The question is double integral 0 to 1 and 0 to x square cosine s cube dt and ds. Teacher, you please try this question, teacher. We want the solution of this one. Okay, I know what you're telling in your mind. So let me try this question. Okay, right. So let's go to the question number 5, which is double integral and 0 to 1 and 0 to x square, right? And which is cosine s cube, right? And then dt and ds, which is the same idea, right? So what is the inner integral going on? The inner integration is going on. Inner integral is going on with respect to what? With respect to dt. Okay, right. And outer integration going on with respect to what? Yes. Okay, right. Is it in product, teacher? Yes, it's in product. Can I move here and there, teacher? Yes, I can move it. No problem. Right. So now look here. Inner integration going on with respect to what? Let me go to the solution. Right. So integral 0 to 1, integral 0 to x square cosine s cube, right? dt ds. So integral 0 to 1, the inner integration going on with respect to t, right? So this is a constant. Let me put it over here. So which is cosine s cube and ds coming over here. And integral 0 to x square, I'm writing dt. So this I'm going to integrate. Dt integration is what? T, right? And the limits is 0 to x square. This one I'm going to write it as it is, cosine s cube ds. So this equals integral 0 to 1, right? What is the limit? The limit is s square or s square. I'm sorry. It is not x square. It is s square. It is x square, right? Because I need s square here. So this is s square. So when I substitute the limits here, which is t, 0 to s square. So which is cosine s cube, right? Cosine s cube into ds, and this is upper limit s square minus 0 lower limit. So this equals integral 0 to 1 cosine s cube and ds, and this is s square. This is also s, this is also function of s. So I shouldn't keep after ds, I should move this side. So this equals integral 0 to 1 s square cosine s cube into ds. I need to integrate this one. Okay. Now look at this one. This is s cube. It is the one giving trouble. So think about substitution method. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put s cube is equal to some u, or u is equal to s cube. Okay, right. So the next derivative is what? Du by ds, which is 3s square. Okay, look here. This will become u. And there is a s square and there is a ds. You need to convert in terms of what? U. There is a ds, there is a s square. So just cross multiply. Du equals 3s square ds. So when you divide by 3, what will happen? Du divided by 3 is equal to 3 gets cancels. So you will get s square ds. So this will be what? Du divided by what? 3. Okay, right. Yes. Now what happens to the integral now? It will be 0 to 1. I need to check. When s is equal to 0, what is the value of u? Put s is equal to 0, which is 0. S is equal to 1, what is the value of 1? U is equal to what? 1 cube, which is 1. So the limits is going to be same, 0. And this is cosine s cube, which is u. S square ds is what? Du divided by 3. Is it okay? Right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this 1 over 3 is out. So this equals 1 over 3. I'll take it out. Integral 0 to 1 cosine u du. Okay, right. So what happens now? The things which is going to happen is 1 by 3 integration of cosine u is what? Sine u. So which is sine u 0 to 1. So this equals 1 over 3. Upper limit substitution is sine 1 minus lower limit substitution is sine 0. Sine 0 is going to become what? 0. So the answer is going to become sine 1 divided by 3, or you can write as 1 by 3 times what? Sine 1. Okay. Do I need to put in the calculator? Yes, you can put in the calculator. You can write in decimal also if you want. Otherwise, this is the correct answer. Okay, right. Let's go to the next one. The next is a very important topic which I'm going to do is changing the order of integration. The next important topic I'm going to do is what? Changing the order of integration. I'm going to do it. Changing the order of integration. What is that? Changing the order of integration, right? So it means this. Let me explain the steps very clearly. The integration will be given dx dy. Okay, you have to convert into integral dy dx. Then you have to start the integration. Okay, so this is called change of order, right? That means this is your dx dy. This order you are changing into what? Dy dx. Suppose you have double integral dy dx is there. You are going to change the order, double integral dx dy. So after that you should go for integration. So this is the main common idea. Okay, right. So before going to this integration, let me give you few steps. What are the steps you need to remember before start the integration, right? So step number 1. Step number 1. What is step number 1? Right. Take the limits from the question. Take the limits from the question. Take the limits from the question. Okay, the question will be given. Take the limits. Then with the help of limits, or with the limits, you can say, sketch the figure. Sketch the figure. That means you are going to draw the picture. With the help of what? With the help of what? The limits from the question. Sketch the figure or sketch the picture, whatever it is, right? Number 3, right? After you finish the picture, The main important thing which you have is locate the region of integration. You are going to locate the region of integration. Which one you are going to become your region of integration? That one you need to find out. Okay, that is the main thing, very, very important. Right, after that, step number 4. If the integral is dx dy, you need to convert into dy dx. After that, you need to take vertical ladder inside the region of integration. Vertical ladder inside the region of integration. Inside the region of integration. Vertical ladder inside the region of integration. Right. If the integration is given, the question is given, double integral dy dx is given, you have to convert into dx dy and then you need to take horizontal ladder. What you need to take? Horizontal ladder. Again, this is also inside the region of integration. What do you mean by ladder? This is called ladder. Okay. And what do you mean by this one? This is called horizontal ladder. This one, right? So one important thing I'm going to talk about this ladder. Okay. Suppose you take a vertical ladder like this. When you take a vertical ladder, just make sure the ladder touches here what? And the ladder touches here what? Touching. I told you in the class, touch. So ladder touches what? So when you take your vertical ladder, just ask yourself or open your mouth, what is y is equal to here? And what is y is equal to here? Just ask yourself, what is the y is equal to? Right. Similarly, when you take a horizontal ladder like this, when you take a horizontal ladder, make sure what it touches here, right? And make sure what it touches here, right? So in general, or you just make yourself, just ask yourself, what is x is equal to? Ask yourself what is x is equal to. That means in the class I told you, open your mouth, x is equal to, x is equal to. Open your mouth, what? X is equal to, you have to open. So here is what? What is y is equal to? And here it is what? What is y is equal to? Y for a vertical ladder. Okay. For horizontal ladder, you are going to use what? You are going to say what is x is equal to. So this is the main important thing you should keep in your mind. After that, it's going to become what? It's a normal integration. Let me explain the steps again. Listen carefully. Take the limits from the question. First thing. What do you mean by take the limits from the question? Suppose you have like this, dy dx. Okay. Here 0 to x, here 1 to 2 for example. So y is equal to what? 0. Y is equal to what? X. How, teacher? Because inner integration is what? With respect to y. So what is y is equal to? X. And what is y is equal to? 0. Then outer integration is what? X is equal to 0. Sorry, x is equal to 1 and x is equal to 2. So this is the meaning of taking the limits from the question. Right? And after that, we are going to draw the limits. We are going to draw the picture with the help of limits. What do you mean by this, teacher? I gave you something right here, 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 here. 4 things I have given. So with the help of this, you need to draw the sketch. How, teacher, I have to draw the sketch? Yes, look here. This is your x-axis and this is your y-axis. This is your x-axis and this is your y-axis. You know very well this is 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. And you know very well this is 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. And you know very well this is -1, -2, -3. And this is -1, -2, -3 like this, right? Suppose I'll ask you a question, where is x is equal to 1? If I ask a question, x is equal to 1. Where is x is equal to 1? Here. Suppose I say, draw the line x is equal to 1. I say like this. Where is x is equal to 1? It is a line which is parallel to x-axis. So this is x is equal to what? 1. Where is x is equal to 3? This is x is equal to 3. Where is x is equal to 4? This is x is equal to 4. Can you tell me where is x is equal to 0? Yes, this is the line x is equal to 0. Clear? X is equal to 0. Right. Now, suppose I ask you where is the y is equal to 1. This is y is equal to 1, right? Where is y is equal to -1? And this is y is equal to -1. Okay, I'll ask you, draw the line y is equal to minus 1. How you draw? Like this, vertical or like horizontal? Horizontal. This is the line y is equal to minus 1. Sorry, it is cross way. Don't worry, please adjust. I'm not so used to it. Right. Where is y is equal to minus 2? This is the line y is equal to minus 2. Where is this line y is equal to minus 3? This is y is equal to minus 3. Right? Yes. So in this way, y is equal to minus 3 goes like this. So can you tell me where is y is equal to 0? The x-axis line is going to become what? Y equal to 0. Clear everybody? Right? Y is equal to minus 2, y is equal to minus 3. Right? Yes. So in this way, so one more line you have to remember, that is y is equal to x also. Right? What is the line y is equal to x? Suppose I ask you to sketch y is equal to x. Right? So how you sketch this line? Usually in general in 002 we take something, right? X and y. So what is your equation? Y is equal to x. So if I put x is equal to 0, y is also 0. 1, it is also 1. When I put 2, it is also 2. So let me take x-axis and y-axis. This is 0, 0. This is 1 and this is 1. So this point. And this is 2 and this is 2. So this is going to become this point. So exactly y is equal to x is a line passing through what? Origin. My lines are not good. So it is a line. Okay, again not good. So let me try in a cross way. Yes. This is a line y is equal to what? X. So this is a line passing through the origin. What do you mean by, teacher? Passing through the origin. Passing through the origin. What is origin? Origin means 0, 0. So this is 0, 0. Passing means going through. So it is going through 0, 0. So keep in your mind, y is equal to x or x is equal to y. It's going through. Okay, teacher. Y is equal to 2x. Also passing through the origin. Y is equal to 3x. Also passing through the origin. Y is equal to 4x. Also passing through the origin. Keep in your mind. Right. These are the points you need to keep in your mind before starting the double integration by changing the order of integration. Very, very, very important topic. Keep in your mind. Okay. Right. So let's start the question now. Okay. Right. So now the question number, let me write it, which is question number is 61. Question number is 61. The question is, evaluate the integral. Evaluate the integral 0 to 1 and integral 3y, okay, to 3, right? E power x square. I think before that I did one question which is sine something. Okay, let me start that question first and then next I will come to this question. Okay, that is example 5. I will take it. Example 5, right? Which is evaluate the integral, right? Evaluate the integral by changing the order of integration. Evaluate the integral by changing the order of integration. Changing the order of integration. Another word for changing is reverse. Okay. This word also can be given reversing the order of integration. Keep in your mind. So by changing the order of integration, that is the question. Okay. Right. So what is the question? Double integral 0 to 1, right? And then it is x to 1, right? Sine y square dy dx. This is the question. Okay, right. Let's start the solution, right? What is step number 1? Step number 1 is take the limits from the question. What is step number 1? Take the limits from the question. Take the limits from the question, right? So what is the limits? Look here. Inner integral goes with respect to what? Y. Outer integration goes with respect to what? X. Okay, right. So it means y is equal to x, y is equal to 1. It means x is equal to 1 and x is equal to 0. So y is equal to x and y is equal to 1. X is equal to 0 and x is equal to 1. Right? And next is step number 2. What is step number 2? Step number 2 is you are going to, let me write step, sorry, even if it is 1, please adjust, okay? Step number 1. Step number 2 is what? Sketch only with the help of limits. Only with the limits. Keep in your mind, You're going to sketch only with the limits. No extra lines from your side. Keep it in your mind. Okay. Right. So let's draw the sketch. Okay. Let me try the lines are going to be straight or not. Yes. So this is your x-axis and this is your y-axis. Okay. Let's start. First one. X is equal to 0. I told you x is equal to 0 is y-axis. Okay. So x is equal to 0 is y-axis. So this is the line x is equal to 0, which is y-axis. Let me put a small dotted line. Okay, I'll put color. Then I will see whether the color. I have different colors. So I put this is x is equal to 0 is the y-axis line. Right. So this is finished. Now x is equal to 1. Right. X is equal to 1. Let me draw. Here it is 1. Let me take little distance. And I draw the line x is equal to 1. Okay, I'm sorry. X is equal to 1. I move this. X is equal to 1, right? So this is the line x is equal to 1. Let me write like this, x is equal to 1. Okay. So this is finished. Let me go for next is y is equal to 1, right? Where is y is equal to 1? So let me take this point is y is equal to 1. I use another color. Y is equal to, oh, this color already used, right? Let me take another color. For example, I take green color. Okay. So let me take y is equal to 1. So this is the line y is equal to 1. Okay. So 3 colors already came. Right. Now the fourth color y is equal to x. So let me go here and I will use red color. Okay. Red color. Right. Y is equal to x. I told you y is equal to x is a line passing through the origin. So I need to carefully do. So my question is the line goes like this or line goes like this or line goes like this. This the question comes. Okay, yeah. So let me go. No, sorry. So let me erase this one. I'll go back. I'll go back. I'll go back. 1 second. 1 second. Okay. Right. Look here. There is a line x is equal to 1 going on. Y is equal to 1 going on. We have the equation y is equal to x. If I put y is equal to 1, x also will get 1, right? So this is the point intersection point 1 comma 1, right? So definitely the line y is equal to x will passing through this only. Alhamdulillah, I got it. Y is equal to x. I was thinking whether it will go wrong. Yes, the line will go. Maybe curved line or something like that. Then the picture will be awkward, right? Y is equal to x. Right, this line passes through the origin, right? Okay. Now, what is step number 3? The step number 3 is you are going to locate the region of integration. Step number 3 is what? You are going to locate the region of integration. What do you mean by locate the region of integration? Right now you look at the picture. It looks like a square. Okay. Now what are the lines? Let me make a dotted line first. Okay. Yeah. Right. What are the lines given in the question? Y is equal to x. It's given in the question. I make a dotted line. And y is equal to 1, it's given in the question. I make a dotted line. Okay. Right. And y is equal to 1, I just marked it. This is given. This is given. X is equal to 0, I make a dotted line. This is given. Okay. X is equal to 1, this is given as a dotted line. Okay. So which is the line missing one? So the line which is missing is this one. Right. So this one is not there. Actually, I shouldn't erase all. Let me draw the line here. Okay, sorry, pen. So let me take the line here. Oh, sorry, not this line. So this is the pen, right? Let me take the line here and let me take the line here. This is your axis. Okay, yeah, axis, x-axis. So this is your x-axis, right? So where is your region of integration? Your region of integration is this one. This is your region of integration. Clear, everybody? Right. So inside your region of integration, what you need to do? You need to take the ladder, right? You need to take the ladder. Okay. Now we are going for the next step. 3 is over. Now step 4 we are going to go. What is step 4? Step 4 is changing the order. What is step 4? Step 4 is changing the order. Step 4 is changing the order, right? Okay. Yes. What is your question now? The question is, what is your question now? The question now is double integral 0 to 1 x to 1. So double integral 0 to 1 x to 1, right? And then sine y square, right? into dy dx. dy dx, right? dy dx, you are going to change it as what? This equals, we are going to write integral and sine y square, I'm going to write it, okay? And then sine y square, I'm going to write it. Look at everybody carefully. This step is very important. What happened? Sine y square, right? This dy dx, you are changing to what? Dx dy. Now look at there, dx dy. If it is dx dy, what ladder I told you? Look here. If it is dx dy, if it is dx dy, I told you horizontal ladder should be taken. So when you take a horizontal ladder, open your mouth, it touches what? And in the ladder touches what? Okay, right. So this is the main idea you should keep in your mind. So I am going to take the ladder inside, which is horizontal ladder inside the region of integration. Okay, right. When you take a horizontal ladder, open your mouth where it touches here. Open your mouth, x is equal to what? Open your mouth, x is equal to what? So this is the thing you need to look here, left to right you go, okay? Right. So this is what? Left hand side. So here the ladder touches the line, x is equal to 0. The ladder touches here. What is the line? This is the line, y is equal to x. So what is the equation of x? So open your mouth, x equals what? So x equals what? X equals y. So slowly I will go there. X equals, it is 0, right? And it goes as what? X equals what? It is 0 and x equals y. So x equals y. Okay, right. Outer integration, I told you always it should be constant limits because it's going to be area, right? So constant limits. How to take this outer integration? Carefully look in. This is the starting point. This is what? This is the starting point. Okay, right. And where is the end point? The end point is going to be here. So this is your end point, right? The area closes over here, right? And this point is what? 0, 0, right? Now the outer integration is going on with respect to what? Y, right? So you need to take the y limits from here. So where is your y limit? This is for x, this is for y. So y limit you are going to take here and y limit you are going to take it here because this is y and this is x. Okay. So 0 to 1 you are going to take it. So this will be 0 and this will be 1. It's okay everybody. That's it. Now we are going for integration. Integral 0 to 1. Inner integral going on with respect to what? X. Okay. Right. Outer integration going on with respect to what? Y. With respect to what? Y. Keep in your mind. Okay. Right. So what happens now? Now the inner integration going on with respect to x. This is the function of what? Y. So it should go here. It's a product. Product or not? Yes, it's a product. So if it is a product, we can move any side. Keep in your mind, right? Okay. So sine y square will come this side and integral 0 to y will be there, dx and here dy. So this equals integral 0 to 1 sine y square dy and integral of dx is x, which is 0 to y. So what we are going to do? Upper limit minus lower limit. Integral 0 to 1 sine y square, it's an angle, keep in your mind, dy. Upper limit is y minus 0, right? So this is also function of y and this is also function of y. So you shouldn't keep outside dy, it should bring it to inside. So it is integral 0 to 1 y sine y square into dy. So now again it's a product. So when it's a product, it's very difficult. You need to go for what? Substitution method. So put y is equal to what? This one is giving trouble. Y square. After that, what you need to do? Everything you need to convert in terms of what? U. That is the idea of substitution method. So I'm going to find du divided by with respect to this variable dy, which is 2y dy. So I can call this as u. But I should find out this also, y and then dy also I should find out. So now y is here, dy is here. I just cross multiply. Du equals 2y dy. So divide by 2 and divide by 2. So du divided by 2 is equal to y dy. Clear? Right. So this equals integral 0 to 1. Right. I'm sorry. This is not integral 0 to 1. You need to check the limits also. Right. When y is equal to 0 and u is equal to 0, sorry, y is equal to 1, u is also equal to what? 1. I'm just putting here, right? So the same limits continue 0 to 1. Y dy, I'm going to write du divided by 2 because this is du divided by 2. And sine y square, I'm going to write it as what? Sine u. Okay, everybody? Right. So now almost everything is finished. We are going to do the integration, right? Okay. So let me put a line here and put a line here. Okay. So this equals, let me take this 1 by 2 as out. So this is integral 0 to 1 sine u du. What is the integration of sine u? What is the integration of sine u? Right. Integration of sine u is, just now I told you, it is negative cosine u. So this is negative cosine u and the limits is 0 to 1. Right. So this equals negative 1 by 2. I'll take it out. So inside you will have cosine u 0 to 1. So this equals upper limit minus lower limit. So upper limit is cosine 1 minus lower limit is what? Cosine 0. So this equals negative 1 over 2 and then cosine 1 we don't know the value, but cosine 0 we know the value, which is going to become what? 1. So this equals, this is the answer, but still you can manage. So take this 2 as common and area cannot be negative as said. Take this minus inside. So it will be minus cosine 1 and then minus of minus is what? Plus. So this is going to become negative 1 over 2 and this is 1 minus cosine 1. Okay. If you want to put in the calculator, you can put it and you will get the answer, but you can stop it here. Negative 1 over 2 times 1 minus cosine 1. So this is going to become your answer. Clear everybody? Right. So this is one question related to change of order of integration. See here how many ideas are coming back. So many ideas are coming back. So you have to watch it carefully without forwarding the video. If you keep forwarding and make it fast, you will not understand because this is a learning video. Try to listen carefully. Okay, right. So now let's go to the next question. This is also changing the order of integration. Okay, question number 61. Okay, right. Evaluate double integral which is 0 to 1 and which is 3y to 3. 3y to 3 e to the power of x square dx dy by changing the order of integration. By changing the order of integration. Changing, otherwise we can also call it as reversing also. Changing the order of integration. Right. So now we are going to do this integration. Carefully listen. Okay. Right. So let's go to the solution. Right. What is step number 1? Step number 1 is you are going to take the limits from the question. Take the limits from the question. Right. This is step number 1. So what are the limits given in the question? In the question it is given inner integral with respect to what? X. So it means x is equal to 3y and x is equal to what? 3. Outer integration with respect to y. So y is equal to 0 and y is equal to 1. Right? What is step number 2? Step number 2 is sketch with the help of what? Limits. Only with limits. Don't take your own choice. Right. Let me draw a good sketch. I will try. Okay. Right. So my x-axis, y-axis came straight. Right. So this is your x-axis and this is your y-axis. X is equal to 3. X is equal to 3. How the line will be x is equal to 3? You have to tell. X is equal to 3. It's a line parallel to x-axis. Here is 1, here is 2, here is 3. So this is 3. So x is equal to 3. The line will be, the line will be like this. When I draw the line, I'm touching the other side. X is equal to 3. So this is a line x is equal to 3. Let me use another color. So next is y is equal to 0. Y is equal to 0 means what? X-axis. So this is a line y equal to 0. Okay, y is equal to 0 is done. Right. Next, y is equal to 1. So y is equal to line is a parallel to the x-axis. So y is equal, okay, sorry. Y is equal to 1. Oh, sorry. Okay, y is equal to 1. So this is y is equal to 1. Right, this is over. Let me change another color. Okay, right. The next is x equals 3y. I told you x equals y is also passing through the origin. X equals 2y is also passing through the origin. X equals 3y is also passing through the origin. Okay, keep in your mind. So now I should draw carefully x is equal to 3y. Okay, before that I want to ask you whether it goes like this or it goes like this. Okay, or it goes somewhere like this. This the question comes in your mind, right? So let me see here. What is the point? So the point is, let me take here, right? So this is your equation x and this is your y. The equation is what? X equals 3y. So I divide by 3, I divide by 3. So what is my equation? My equation is x equals x by 3 is equal to y. Okay, right. So this is your things, right? This is your equation now. Okay, right. Shall I write it here? Yes, okay. The picture is on the other side. So you take some points 0, 1. So there is a line going on x equals 3. Can you see that? So you choose x is equal to 3. There is a line going on x is equal to 3. This is the line x is equal to 3. You put x is equal to 3 here. What happens? Y? This is the point is 1. So it means the line intersects at the point 3 comma 1. Which line? X is equal to 3y. So let me draw. Oh, sorry, I'm not able to get. Okay, I'll try. Oh, no. Okay, right, almost I got it. So this is a line x is equal to 3y, right? X is equal to 3y just passing through this line 3 comma 1. Can I erase because it's already crossed? Oh my. Okay, x is equal to 3y. No, sorry. Right, sorry, no. Okay, let me draw like this. Okay, little adjustment. Okay, right. So again I'm doing the same mistake. Okay, right, this I'll make it like this. Okay, this I'll make it like this so that the line goes inside. Okay, not good. Okay, right, it is almost okay. So this is the point 3 comma 1. This is the point what? 3 comma 1. Okay, 3 comma 1. Yes, so this is the line x is equal to 3y. Now you need to locate the region of integration. Where is my y-axis gone? This is y is equal to 0. It is gone. Okay, y is equal to 0 is here, right? So y is equal to 0 is there. Yes, okay. Now you need to check what are the things which is given in the question. X is equal to 3y. Let me take another color. Okay, let me take another color and I'll draw the dotted line. This is x is equal to 3y. This line is there, right? Okay, have a tick mark. X is equal to 3. Yes, x is equal to 3 is this line. Yes, dotted mark. Okay. Y equal to 0. Okay. Y equal to 0. This dotted line. Okay. Y equal to 0. Right. So this finish. Y equal to 1. Where is y equal to 1? Y equal to 1. It's here. Y equal to 1. It's here. Right. Yes. So y equal to 1. It's here. So which is your area of integration or the region of integration? This is your region of integration. Clear, everybody? This is your region of integration, right? It is covered by all the three sides, bounded. That's what the word I used in the class. Okay, right. So this region will not come. Keep in your mind because this is not covered. Keep in your mind. Okay, right. Now I'll go for the integrations, change of order. Step number 3 is locate the region. Step number 3 is locate. Yes, we located already. Now step number 4 is changing the order. Step number 4 is what? Change the order or changing the order, right? So what is the question? The question is dx dy. I'm not going to write the function now. Let me write here. The question is dx dy. I'm going to change the order to what? Dy dx. So what about the inner integral? Inner integral is going on with respect to y. So you are going to take which ladder? Vertical ladder inside the region of integration. So you are going to take a vertical ladder. When you take a vertical ladder, what did I say? Open your mouth. Y is equal to what here? Y is equal to what here? Open your mouth. Y is equal to what here? Okay, right. So what is your y is equal to here? It touches the line y is equal to 0 here. And it touches the line here. This line is what? X is equal to 3y. What is y is equal to? Divide by 3, divide by 3. X by 3 is equal to what? Y. So this line is what? X by 3 is equal to y. So what is y is equal to? X divided by 3. Outer integration goes with respect to what? X. So this is the lower limit 0, 0. The upper limit is what? 3, 1. So you're going to take the x value 0 and x value 3 here. So it is going to become 0 and 3. Wow, fantastic, right? Such a nice question. Right, let me take this one. Double integral. I'll take the limits, which is 0 to 3, right? And I'll take the limits 0 to x by 3, okay? And then it is dy, right? And then it's dx. And the function which is inside is 0. Function inside is, what is the function? E power x square, right? E power x square. So e power x square, right? So now it is inner integral goes with respect to what? With respect to y, sorry. With respect to y. Outer integration going with respect to what? With respect to x. Okay, right. So now what happens? Is it in product? Yes, it is in product. Can we move here and there? Yes, we can move. Look at that inner integration going on with respect to what? Y, right? So this is a function on what? X. So let me move to the other side. So integral 0 to 3 e power x square and integral 0 to x by 3, and this is dy and here it is dx. So first I need to do this integration. Okay, right. So let me do the integration. So this integration I need to do. What is the integral of dy, which is y, and the limit is 0 to x by 3. And here it is as it is 0 to 3 e power x square dx. Okay, right. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to substitute the upper limit minus lower limit because this integration is over, right? So this is integral 0 to 3 e power x square dx. This is a function on x. This is also a function on x. And there is a differential coefficient there. It shouldn't be like this. It should go inside. Okay. So integral 0 to 3 e power x square x by 3 into dx. Okay. Right. Now what happens now? This is also a function of x. This is also a function of x. And it is in products. So the best option is what? You have to go for substitution method, which is giving a problem. The problem is this one. So put u is equal to x square. So du divided by this respect to this way with respect to this variable, which is 2x. And now you look here, all the things converted into u. This is your u. So I want x by dx from here. So there is a x, there is a dx. So du is equal to cross multiply 2x dx. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to divide by 2, I'm going to divide by 2. So du divided by 2 is equal to x dx. So this is going to become what? Du divided by 2. And this 3, I'm going to take it outside. Okay, right. So what happens now, which is I need to check the limit, sorry. When, okay, the limits is when it is x is equal to, when x is equal to 0, what is the value of u? Which is 0 square is 0. When x is equal to 3, what is the value of u? Which is 3 square is what? 9. So the limits changes to integral 0 to 9, right? This is e power u. This 1 by 3 is out. And x dx is du divided by 2. Clear everybody? Du divided by what? 2, right. So in this way, we are going to get all the things converted in terms of what? U. Now this 2 also I'll take it out. So this will be going to become 1 by 6 integral 0 to 9 e power u du. What is the integral of e power x dx? E power x dx is e power x. So this is 1 by 6. Integration of e power u is e power u. So which is 0 to 9. So which is 1 by 6. Upper limit substitution is what? Upper limit substitution is e power. Upper limit substitution is what? E power, right? So e power 9. So which is going to become e power 9 minus e power lower limit substitution is 0. So this is going to become 1 by 6 bracket open. And this is e power 9 minus e power 0 is 1. If you want, you can use the calculator and get the numerical value also, right? Already it's 1 hour 14 minutes is gone. So I think this is the time I'm going to stop this video because it goes very lengthy. So let me make it as part 1 and part 2, right? Okay. So thank you for watching, my dears. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe with your friends and everybody, right, to Dr. Zahir Math. Also hit the notification bell. That's very, very important. So you won't miss anything which is related to the next video. So if you have any questions or you need any extra practice problems, drop a comment below. I'm always happy to help you. See you in the next video and happy studying. Bye bye.